One Killer Cat back at it again with another video. Let's get it. Got to see Candy behind me taking it apart. You've already seen in the previous clip that I'm gonna put before this. We put it in the ghost box in the car. It's fully functional. So make sure you watch the rest of this video because I gave you the clip, so if you clicked off it, that's your own fault. But for everybody that is still here, make sure you watch this complete video so I can tell you exactly how to wire it up in your Dodge. I have a Dodge Charger. If you have some other type of car, I can't help you out. I am sorry. So make sure y'all know y'all done tuned in to Red Key TV. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell because I am bringing y'all banging content, man. I'm doing stuff that you ain't seeing completely on YouTube, man. I look up stuff that the mods that I do and see who all has done it. Right now, people got them on, got their ghost box in, but nobody's gonna tell you how to wire it up to make sure everything is working. Now, you will have to go to the website and look at how to, because you can buy it pre-wired or you can wire it yourself. That part, you're gonna have to do it yourself or look it up on the website. If you already have it wired for the left turn signal, right turn signal, and the DRL, and then your power and your ground, this is the part of the video that you wanna be in to. If not, you wanna go and wire that up first. Make sure you waterproof it. I got a good guy out here that walked me through a bunch of it. He actually waterproofed mine and pre-wired it. So I'm not breaking it back apart to show everybody that. And I'm also not gonna take the car back apart from where I got it at, but I will explain to you in great detail on how to do it and how to wire it up, which connection that you need to look at, what you need to look at to find out, and then how to test it. I can do that in great detail, so I appreciate it. But before I go any further, man, everybody that's watching this video, I need you to subscribe to my channel, man. I need you to subscribe. So we gonna wait a little bit. Go subscribe, man, because I'm gonna keep bringing y'all banging content. So I promise you, you'll enjoy the channel. But let's get into it. I'm gonna tell you exactly which pins you need to tap into to make your turn signals run, and then which pin you need to tap into to make your DRL run. You're only gonna have one for your DRL, and it'll control both sides, because in the app, you can actually set it up to where you can only tap one and both of them cut on. So as you see, if I hit my key, where'd my key go? Did I put it down? Oh, I put it down over there. That both my turn signals are hooked up left and right, so when I hit it, it's going to control both. There's a wire tap on the one over there, and there's a wire tapped on this one. For the DRL though, the one my startup, because that's what a lot of people like. They like for it to start for the startup show. There's only one wire I have tapped, and then in the app, I'm telling that one wire to control both. So you can do it that way, so that when I do my startup, I press that and start it up. That's how she starts up. And that's my display. So the startup display, you can set this up for factory. You can make it basic, where it actually cuts on and just goes to white. And then you don't have to worry about, cutting your lights on. I know with the other apps that we have, it was always, all right, I got my LEDs or the boards, and I got to come in and individually cut them on. I have this wired so that when the car starts up, I made it go green, but you can make it go white. So you can make it start up regular where nobody knows you have it in there, other than us people that know how to, that know to recognize those LED lights aren't the factory ones. But you can make it look stop and cut on with the car, no having to come in and open the app at all. All right. But I have mine wired to, do a design when it starts up and then go green. So to each its own, you can go in and play with the settings, but I am going to show you exactly I'm going to explain to you exactly where to tap for your DRL and your turn signal. All right, let's get it. All right, guys, real quick, I want to show you this this controller down here. This is the Blueghozt controller right here. I just wanted to tell you a couple quick things. So when you have it already pre-wired and everything, this is the waterproofing that the guy did on it for me. You're gonna have two sides. You're gonna have your power side, your DRL, and your left and right turn signal coming off one side. And on the other side down there, that's where you're gonna have the two connections. So you're gonna get two connections that actually come out of this box. So that is your left and your right headlight. That can support 350 LED lights on one side. So 350 LED lights on your left side and 350 LED lights on your right side. So just know that's all it can support on each side. So you can hook your strips up, with the connectors, the Y connectors into there to left and right side. That's information that I had to figure out, where I was wondering how I was going to get it all, because there's only two connectors, but you can put your Y connectors and hook them up. But just know 350 on one side, 350 on the other side. All right, guys, so we can get right into telling you how to go ahead and install these and everything. Like I said, I'm not going to take the car apart. It's already taken apart far enough. We've been working on this for a day or so. So I'm going to explain. The only thing that you really need to do this after you take all this apart is a wire tester right here. You just hook this part, the bottom piece, to the ground, and then this will let you know wherever you have power at. So I have a 2018 Dodge Charger HELLCAT, so I have HIDs on here. For Dodges, it's going to be the same connection point for your turn signal, but check it just in case, and anybody else that's watching this video, I'll tell you how to check it and figure it out on yours and what wire you need to go ahead and tap into. You also should get wire taps. If you don't use wire taps, you can cut the wire, just whether you want to cut your shock harness since you're keeping the car or not. Wire taps are a good thing to use. So when you're gonna go in, you're gonna hook the bottom piece to ground, and then I unplugged my my headlight, and I went to the harness. After I cut my turn signal on for that side, I tapped it on the inside, so once I got a connection to figure out which one my turn signal is. When you have the signal for voltage being sent, this light bulb will light up. If you got the other part connected to the ground, and you get voltage, this light bulb will light up. So the turn signal will be blinking. It'll be sending the signal and disconnecting it, sending the signal and disconnecting it. So this light should blink when you're getting your turn signal. For the Dodge Mopars, that's pin number 5. On the back of the actual connector, when it's plugged in, you can take it directly off and you can look at it on the back. It's gonna have a 1 on one side, it's gonna have a 6 on the other side. At the bottom, it's gonna have a 7, and it's gonna have a 12. You're tapping into pin number 5 on the connector, pin number 5. So when you actually go in and you're looking at it, you're like, okay, I'm looking at, you can count them, because that's the reason why it's 1 through 6 and 7 through 12. You can count them, and then you get to number 5, and you can put it on the inside of there, and that will be your actual turn signal. And that is for both left and right, port and starboard, however way you want to look at it. It is number 5. That is for your turn signal. So when you check it to make sure, you turn your hazard lights on, and then you can check them and make sure that this is cutting on or off. You have good connection, and that's the wire you want to tap in for your turn signal. For your DRL, you're going to do the same thing, except for you're going to turn your DRLs on. So I recommend going to the car, turning your DRLs on. Don't turn your high beams on or anything down the line. Just turn your DRLs on, and then come back and find your connection point. For Dodge, for us, it is number 4. It's pin number 4. So make sure that when you're looking at it, you're like, all right, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap in there, DRL on. It's good to have a friend with you. You can do it by yourself. There's gonna be a bunch of running back and forth. Turn it off, make sure the light goes off, turn it back on, make sure the light comes back on, make sure it's only the DRLs. For me, it is DRLs. So for all my Dodge guys that are watching this video, it's gonna be your that's gonna be your DRLs. So that when the car starts up, your DRLs caught on every time the car cranks up. So in the settings in the app, you can set it up, and then boom, when it cuts on, you can have a different function. Now, if you have it on basic, all it's gonna do is it's gonna cut on regular to the primary color, unless you decide you're gonna change the primary color, but it'll cut on just regular. You can do the designs and everything in the app. So all of that type of stuff I'm gonna let y'all play with, but just letting you know how to actually tap in and find your turn signal and your DRL. Like on YouTube, nobody's really going into which one, especially in Dodge. I had a good guy that helped me out tell me that. And then I actually went and found my DRL, because I couldn't get in touch with him for my DRL, but I went and found it. So it's number 4 for the DRL, and it's number 5 for your turn signals on both sides. And like I said, with the DRL, wired it up inside the actual Blueghozt box. You can wire that wire to number 4 for your DRLs, and then you'll set your turn signals up. So don't trip if you accidentally wire your turn signals wrong. Blueghozt, they were very, very smart, great product so far. This, the first time you having it. I'll give y'all a review later on of after having it. But as far as the initial input, they were very smart about what they did. They actually made it so that you could reverse the indication inside of the actual controller. So if you wired it wrong, you can tell it in the actual app, okay, I want this one to turn on when it's on this side, I want this one to turn on. So if you wired it wrong, you can just switch it in the actual controller. So they were they're very friendly on the user friendliness. So even if you accidentally tap the wrong wire and you realize that, you don't have to go back and rip everything back apart to change them. You can change that in the app. So there's a bunch of settings that we have here, man. Like you can play with this thing. I'm still learning it, so I can't go through all of the stuff that you can do with it yet. This is just how to install it, and it's a basic rundown of the install. Just a talk through, because I'm not gonna go back and retake it out. But I hope that this video helped y'all out. I know I watched a bunch of videos that let me know a bunch of different stuff to be able to do, but I wanted to make sure that I put this video up for people to be able to watch it. And if you want to get this Blueghozt, so far I'm loving it. I recommend it. I'm not sponsored, once again. I don't have any sponsors, so I always have to tell people that. Like, I don't have no sponsors, so I only put out, I only tell people what's true. So if y'all like this, man, get down in the comments. Feel free to ask me any questions. I try to respond to everybody, about anything I can try and help with. I don't have all the answers. I'm just another guy out here trying to put things together. I'm an electrician in the Navy, so I know my way around electrical decently. I'm not the greatest, but I know my way around decently. So, man, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Really, I'm growing. My channel's growing. Thank God. The channel is growing. It really is. I'm either at 500 now or right close to it. I think I might be like 3 people off or something out of line. So please keep it going. Let's keep this channel growing so we can get up there and y'all can see some real mods. We're gonna get them engine mods on that bad boy, on that HELLCAT, baby, on that HELLCAT. So, yo, until next time, I'm mad.